Hello, this is Ken, your podcast preacher, and I want to welcome you back to Deep Waters. This podcast is brought to you by Applied Strengths Ministry, where we believe working together in our strengths is the effect of working out the will and calling of God in our lives. The title of this message is Darkness. This is a multi-episode series in which this is episode 1 of 7. The light of darkness, beware. So in this message, I was compelled to start with the New Testament and go into the Old Testament. Not sure why, but I didn't even plan on doing a message on the many faces of darkness, because I thought it was kind of clear-cut, at least in my mind. But that doesn't even matter, because as I was working on a message and pulled up a scripture that had the word darkness in it, I believe that God wanted me to shift from that message and start on this one. Simple. Besides, the title message, Nicodemus is what it looks like to go from saved to saved, is about a saved dead man, and a delay in the message shouldn't run his patience short. But the darkness message seems to be a right now message or word. Right now meaning I type it up this week and then go to Digi-film in the spring, or just keep it sounding. Let's go to 1 John 1:5. This is the message which we have heard from him and declared to you, that God is light and in him is no darkness at all. Darkness be like, it can comprehend stuff, John 1:5, and the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. It can be loved, John 3:19, and this is a condemnation, that the light has come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. It can be walked in, John 8:12. Then Jesus spoke to them again, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of fire. It can overtake you, John 12:46. Then Jesus said to them, a little while longer, the light is with you. Walk while you have the light, lest darkness overtake you. He who walks in darkness does not know where he is going. It can be abided in, John 12:46. I have come as a light into the world, that whoever believes in me should not abide in darkness. It can be sat in, Luke 1:9, to give light to those who sit in darkness, in a shadow of death, to guide our feet into the way of peace. It can fill your body, Luke 14:34. The lamp of the body is the eye. Therefore, when your eye is good, your whole body is full of light. But when your eye is bad, your body is also full of darkness. It can look like or be defined as light. Luke 11:35. Therefore take heed that the light which is in you is not darkness. It has power. Luke 22:53. When I was with you daily in the temple, you did not try to seize me. But this is your hour and the power of darkness. It can cover or did cover the whole earth, sun side and moon side at the same time. Luke 23:44. Now it was about the 6th hour, and there was darkness all over the earth until the 9th hour. Exists in outerness. Matthew 8:12. But the sons of the kingdom will be cast into outer darkness. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Will overtake the brightness of the sun. Acts 2:20. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the coming of the great and awesome day of the Lord. Must be seen and left for salvation. Acts 26:18. To open their eyes, in order to turn them from darkness to light, and from the power of Satan to God, that they may receive forgiveness of sins and an inheritance among those who are sanctified by faith in me. It can define our works. Romans 13:12. The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Therefore let us cast off the works of darkness, and let us put on the armor of light. It has secrets. 1 Corinthians 4:5. Therefore judge nothing before the time until the Lord come, who will both bring to light the hidden things of darkness and reveal the counsels of the heart. Then each one's praise will come from God. It can give up hidden light. 2 Corinthians 4:6. For it is a God who commands light to shine out of darkness, who has shown in our hearts to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. It desires communion with you. 2 Corinthians 6:14. Do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship has righteousness with lawlessness? And what communion has light with darkness? It defines you as it. Ephesians 5:8. For you were once darkness, but now you are light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. It desires fellowship in fruitlessness, Ephesians 5:11, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather expose them. It has rulers over it, Ephesians 6:12. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Again, it had power and requires help to escape, Colossians 1:13. He has delivered us from the power of darkness, and conveyed us into the kingdom of the Son of his love. It hid you, but from the voice of God, 1 Peter 2:9. But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. It is described differently than nighttime. 1 Thessalonians 5:5. You are all sons of light and sons of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. It wears jewelry, 2 Peter 2:4. For if God did not spare the angels who sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved for judgment. Well, that's it for today. And I know it seemed like it was all scripture, and it was, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's good to know how darkness is defined so that we can carry on. Remember, it's not what you find wrong or disagree with regarding these messages, but what you can take away from it. Together we can do more to impact the kingdom than if we work alone. Let's flip the script and kill, steal, and destroy the works of the enemy and create space for the light of light to shine through into people's lives. Plant a seed and click on the like and subscribe button. Let's build this ministry together. Thanks, and see you next time in Deep Water.